2, 1. Wow, that was a good one.
Oh, that was really good.
We're crushing it now.
It's like the echo. Here we are in the studio.
Happy Thursday. I had to think about what day it was. I was like, is it Monday or is it Thursday?
No, it's Thursday. Also, I've been messed up because I recorded my solo episode on Monday and I usually do it Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was like, all week I felt like it was the end of the week.
Yeah,
Like it was
like
really,
pushed
really,
back.
really weird. But yeah, today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. It's May 14th today and we still have shitty weather.
And I don't know if you knew this, but I didn't, because you know how the calendar sometimes gets like a little fucking weird. So in Canada, we have Labor Day. And
In September.
So it's a long...
Victoria Day. The holiday.
Sorry.
The long weekend.
So it's like the long weekend in May. And that's like the weekend that everybody looks forward to for like good weather, opening their pool.
You're so
getting
right.
together. And it's early this week or this year. This weekend is Victoria Day weekend.
Yeah, it's a long weekend.
Yeah.
And the weather.
And it's fucking cold.
Okay. However, the weather this week has been terrible. But
Yeah, on Monday there was snow coming down when I walked into your house.
there was a frost advisory.
Like, bro.
It's so frustrating every day. Like I go to get Milo ready for school and I'm like, how is he not wearing shorts?
My kids are like, Mom, is it shorts weather today? They
No.
check the weather app on my phone
Literally
every day.
rainy, windy, cold.
And just in case, they wear shorts under their pants every day. Just in case, Mom. Just in case.
Maybe the sun will come out.
I'm like,
but
I
probably
love
not.
the hope, but this is not fucking happening.
Yeah. And
It's
then
below
sometimes
10.
we'll get a sunny day, but it's still like
Cold.
3 degrees.
Yeah.
What is going on? But I did look at
absurd.
the weather for this weekend and it said like 21, 22 and sunny.
Okay, because the pool's open. So, like, I'm wondering, do we swim?
How do you open the pool? Do you have to refill
I don't
it?
know. There's like a company that comes.
Oh,
and does
okay.
it.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. I was
I'm not a
curious
pool
about that.
girl, you know?
Or like, isn't the long weekend in May when people can start going fishing as well?
Probably.
So a lot of people go to their cottage.
A lot of people are going to cottages.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, like, as somebody who fucking hates travel mugs, my coffee's in a travel mug today. So this could be a really bad
You
day.
need to get an Owala.
No, but I don't like that it keeps it hot.
That is
I don't
so
want it
crazy
hot.
to
Like,
me.
I took the lid off to let it breathe.
I accidentally, I wasn't thinking. So you know how the coffee
hot.
machines will keep it warm?
Yeah.
Like they put the plate on at the bottom
Yeah.
and it's hot. So I poured my coffee into a mug and I always warm it up before I put it into here.
That's crazy.
And by accident, I warmed it up for a minute.
Renee.
And I wasn't thinking because
It's
usually
boiling.
if my coffee sits out and it's like room temperature, I'll warm it up for a minute. That's my that's how I do
That's
it.
crazy.
And then I got in the car driving Milo to school and I just like quickly took a sip,
Burned your
burnt
tongue.
the fucking shit out of my tongue. And I thought of you right away.
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
there's no worse feeling. This is why I don't do it. I
Yeah.
would rather drink cold coffee than risk being burned.
no, I love hot. As soon as it's even lukewarm, I'm like, get that garbage out of here.
See, my coffee order is like a large black
ice.
coffee with some ice in it. And Renee's like large black coffee, extra hot. Like we couldn't be different in the
Yeah,
temperature.
extra hot. Like
Yeah.
fucking burn that
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Do you ever take
freakazoid.
baths?
I hate baths.
Do you like saunas?
Yeah,
Steam rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
but I hate a bath. You know why? Because I'm tall.
So am I.
I don't understand it. Like if my knees are out of the bath, like no
No,
bathtub is big enough for me to be under the water fully, and then I just feel like ugh.
I have
annoyed.
this thing. You should try my tub. My tub's
I'll just
amazing.
come over for a bath. Actually, my friend, do you know Shannon?
Yeah.
This is such a tangent. When I was pregnant with the twins,
Oh, I
it was during
remember.
COVID, and she was like, Ariana, I want to have you over. Like, I haven't seen anybody. Like, I'm not sick. Nobody's at the house, but I want you to come over and have a bath. Because I didn't have a bathroom. Like,
Alone
at the time, like, the house was
or with her.
the house was under construction. Like, we were renovating the bathroom, so I didn't have a bath.
Yeah.
And she's like, come over and have a bath. She has like this beautiful bathtub. She set up like one of those little like table things that has like a drink holder in it. She got me like a special cup with a special straw. And then she's like, would it be weird if I sat in here with you? And she like sat in the bathroom on the floor with me while I had a bath. But I'll never forget that. That was like the nicest thing a friend could do for
Oh,
me.
I love it. Come have a bath. That's like my dream. Oh my God.
So
I
thanks
want to
for
get
the
a hot
invite
tub
for a bath. You should.
because I fucking loved, like, put me in hot ass water. I'm the happiest
and
person
you
ever.
torch it, eh? Like you always say you're in like a lava.
fucking torture. Sometimes I'm nervous.
I don't like that.
Because oftentimes, especially if I have a sinus infection, like I don't remember the last time I had a hot ass bath, but now that I have a sinus
Couldn't be me.
infection, I'm like, I crave it
Yeah.
because my nose, like everything clears up when I'm sitting in the tub. But sometimes I think about it. You know how your heart rate can go like too high too quickly or something and you can pass out. Like that happened to my aunt once. Like she got up in the middle of the night, not from the bathtub, but she got up in the middle of the night to pee, and like something happened with like her blood pressure or whatever, and she ended up falling and like had serious damage to like her teeth and like had to have all this stuff done. And
oh my God.
I always think about, because I'm home alone when I have a bath, because I'll usually do it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I get out of the tub, like my heart starts to like race and I'm like melting. And I'm like, what if I just passed out?
That's
scary.
Wild. I didn't think about that.
Speaking of which, before I tell you something so crazy.
Oh.
My brother, you know how people say, and this is like relatable because yesterday I had hiccups at night. I was trying to watch The Valley and I was getting so fucking pissed. I had a bubble in my chest. I don't know what happened. You know how people say if you have the hiccups, there's all these like remedies to get rid of them, and one of them is to hold your breath.
Yeah. He passed out.
Listen to this. My brother's home alone.
No.
He's sitting on the couch. He has hiccups. So he holds his breath like nobody's fucking business. He's like, I am. Because every time when we were little, he would be like, hold your breath. And I would do it. And he's like, no, you're not doing it. You're not holding it enough. Like, you got to keep going. He fucking passed out, smashed his head on the coffee table.
Shut up. Home Alone?
Luckily, he was, Home Alone. He eventually like came to and he was like, what the fuck?
Never holding my breath again.
Sitting on the couch, just holding his breath to get rid of hiccups, passes out.
And
he's like
crazy.
He's like marathon runner. Like it's not like he's like out of shape. Like
that's so crazy.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hear my insane news?
Well, I have to tell you about hiccups first.
Okay,
you said that. When I was a kid. So this is like a really weird thing about me. I can't burp. Like, have you ever heard me burp? Probably never.
Why? Did you ask a doctor?
No, I've never really. It's just like normal for me. Like, I just have never.
Do you get like pains?
But I hiccup. And like, it's like a loud. Like, you've heard my hiccups before because you'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I think my body just like doesn't know how to burp, but like only knows how to hiccup. I can remember burping one time. I was like this is so inappropriate, but I was like so drunk, underage, like working at like a bar or something. And my high school boyfriend picked me up and I was like, I think I'm going to throw up. And I was in the car and I like opened the window and burped. And I was like, that felt so good. Like I've never had that before. I thought I was going to puke when I burped.
So when you drink pop quickly or something,
I'll just have a hiccup. But it's like loud. It's like, and so you know how everyone has like a weirdo like high school email address?
Yes.
Do you know what my high school email address is?
Hiccups.
hiccup_soccer@hotmail.com.
Oh my God. Is it still active? You're going to get so many emails.
I don't think it's active. But isn't that crazy? Because my mom would call me Hiccup because I always hiccup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I have really annoying hiccups and like they're strong in my chest.
And they hurt.
It fucking hurts. It's so annoying.
Painful.
Like people think like, oh yeah, like just hiccups.
No.
No.
It's painful.
It's infuriating.
I almost wish I could burp.
And for a summertime, I specifically remember I was working the front desk at my dad's office. Okay. It was like a mining company in Sudbury.
I didn't know you worked at his office. That's cool.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Like worst decision of his life to hire me. He always would talk about that. Like
come on.
When like the summer that I worked for him.
Oh,
so I was
so
like
funny.
the front desk.
Yeah.
And the way the office was set up is I'm at the front desk and all the offices of all the people that worked for the company, like their doors were like this, like one big open room. I'm at the front door. And then all their offices were like surrounding my desk basically.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And so every time I would get the hiccups, my dad would be like, Jesus Christ, like what are you? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? Because like it's like echoing through the entire office. Like people are trying to work and I'm like, like, and I remember getting hiccups in high school and my friend and I would be asked to leave because she couldn't stop laughing and I was like hiccuping.
See?
Oh my God.
So that's little fun facts about us.
The hiccups.
Okay,
man.
I'm dying to know your news.
This is what I woke up to today. I wake up, I come downstairs, pour my coffee. I have a sinus infection. I'm fucking like drowning in snot. Sit down, open Instagram to see what's good, what's going on.
What's good?
And I happen to click on, so usually all I do is check like comments of my latest post or DMs. But for some reason this morning, I clicked the little heart that shows your notifications. Yeah. And it must have just been like a reflex because it's not something that I like go to look at.
Yeah.
At the very top.
Who followed you?
Just take a guess.
Oh my God. Like
and
you?
It's weird because usually you'll see like if you have a video go viral, then you'll get like random people like remember when Erica Jane liked one of my things and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But nothing has gone viral lately. Like, and I went to see who or like what the video was. Like, how did this person come across my desk? Or like, how did I come across their desk?
Yeah.
So guess who it is?
I'm trying to find out. I don't know.
It's somebody that we talk about quite a bit on this podcast.
A reality TV person.
A reality TV person.
I'm going in your followers. Who the fuck is it?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
No. Followed you?
Yes. Why?
The mom room?
No, my personal
Renee.
fucking account. Which, like, no offense to me, but like,
no.
Why would
way.
you follow me?
Taylor.
So then I looked to see, did she like a video? Did she like
how did she find you?
How?
Oh yeah, I see. She's following you. What?
Why?
Send her a message.
Not
Ask
that
her if she
I'm
wants to come on the
offended.
pod.
Not that I'm offended. Like, or not that I'm like it's just weird, you know? Like, because
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, look, Taylor Frankie Paul followed you.
Send her a message.
Like, bizarre, but welcome to the chaos.
Please.
And it's about to get so good because I figured out how to connect little microphones to my phone.
I saw that.
So the pink one, it was $20 on Amazon. And remember we used it at the Canada Shore premiere and it was awful. But I think when the noise, like when the volume is too loud, it doesn't work. So if you're just talking into it, it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah.
So I ordered new little microphones to attach to the phone.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
I think you should message her.
Hey, Taylor, what's up? Should we like video call her right now?
Yeah. Dare you? She's like, don't unfollow.
Tay.
So big news for me. I rode a horse yesterday.
I'm so jealous. Save a
real horse.
A cowboy.
And I had a cowboy hat on. And so I wore a Canadian tuxedo. Like I did my typical like jeans, denim top.
Tell people what you went to.
But then I was like, it's going to be cold because it's an outdoor thing. So I just packed a bunch of coats in my car on the way out, like spur of the moment. I just like grabbed a few. And one of them was like my like fake fur coat, like long
it
dark
looked
coat.
great.
And
it was perfect.
Literally the best move I could have made.
It was perfect.
So Paramount Plus had a party event yesterday at a ranch.
Not downtown Toronto.
For the premiere of Dutton Ranch, which is the new spinoff of Yellowstone.
How many spin-offs of Yellowstone are there?
Okay, but this is the thing.
And does Yellowstone still exist?
No, so Yellowstone is done. Like there was a finale, that was it. No more Yellowstone.
Do you remember the rumor how Matthew McConaughey was going to be doing Yellowstone stuff? Did that ever happen?
No.
Oh.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh.
There were like spin-offs that were not actually like Yellowstone spin-offs. Like they were about, because I think
the characters.
It made Western life like so exciting and fun. The one that we went to, Marshall's or whatever, it's one of the characters like moves on to something else, but it's not like Yellowstone.
Okay.
You know, it is a
spin-off. So is Yellowstone
this is literally
the Dutton Ranch?
Yes. But they lost the ranch. Like it went back to the land. It went back to
Yellowstone got lost. To the family.
Like the family lost it. Like it's not theirs anymore.
That's how Yellowstone ended.
Yes.
Okay.
And so now this spinoff is Beth and Rip, like the two most popular characters of the show. They're together. And so it's like their story now and how they continue on with the legacy of the family and Yellowstone.
Did they start a new ranch?
I don't know.
Is that
just
why
watched...
it's called Dutton? Is Beth's last name Dutton?
Yes. It's the Dutton family.
She was
maybe
the daughter of Kevin Costner.
Yes. And so
who's Rip?
Rip is her partner.
Her like boyfriend.
I think they're married. Yeah, they were for sure engaged. And then they like kind of like adopted a kid that was like working on the ranch, like took him under their wing, and he's in it still. Because I've seen like, you know, when they do premieres and press, all the characters are there, all the actors and actresses, and he's there with them. But now he's older.
Interesting.
So it looks really good. I'm super excited. I watched the trailer. I've been watching their like press things. Something crazy is the actress that plays Beth is like a fucking badass. Like anyone that loves Yellowstone, especially women that love Yellowstone, not to like stereotype, but like you're following this like incredible badass female lead.
I just want to see if she's the person who I think she is. I'm sure she is.
She is so badass in this show. And so in real life, I don't know if you know this, if you've heard her in an interview.
No.
She's British. She has an accent in real life. So when you hear her in an interview, you're like, What?
It's always such a mindfuck, eh?
A mindfuck.
Yeah, her character is sick.
Isn't that crazy?
I watched a little bit of Yellowstone with my husband, and yeah, I really liked her.
Did I ever tell you what happened when I watched Yellowstone?
No, I just want to see who.
This is highly embarrassing. Okay, my nose is running now. Like, did you give me?
Do you need a Kleenex? I always have Kleenexes.
Please. Thank you.
Emergency.
Okay, so I have to tell you this. This is so silly and so funny. You know, when you're postpartum, and you're like not thinking, and you're so tired. Mm-hmm. But that's when you watch the most TV because you're at home and you're breastfeeding and doing whatever.
Yeah.
So my mom moved in with us when we had the twins and helped us a ton. And that's when Yellowstone came out. And Mike had been watching it and he was like, you guys should watch it. Like, this show's so good. And I was like, I'm going to fucking hate this show. I'm not going to like it. I was like, no, I'm not watching it. I had walked past the TV while Beth was on it, who now is my favorite character. And I was like, I'm not going to like it. Like, I don't like her persona. She's my fucking favorite now. So I didn't watch it for a while. Then my mom and I were like looking for something to watch. We were like, let's just try. We watched a few episodes of Yellowstone. And then we were like getting ready for the evening. Mike was out. We were going to feed the babies. And I was like, okay, we'll put on Yellowstone, like whatever. And so we're watching. And my mom and I were like sometimes I don't pay attention so much to like movies and shows. So I was like asking her a couple questions. I wasn't really understanding some things. Same with her. But it was like the craziest episode. We were like jaw on the floor, like, holy fuck. Like, what did we just watch? We watched the season finale.
That's what you watched first?
Episode. Like, we were on episode 3 and we watched episode like fucking 12.
Oh my God. Because did Mike watch it and then it was
Probably.
at the end?
Probably.
And you just like resume play?
Yep. I just clicked like play. And we couldn't stop laughing. We were like, we are so dumb. So last night when I was at the event, she's like, remember that time we watched the finale?
That is
without watching
so
the season?
funny.
So anyways, we really fucked that up. But if you haven't watched Yellowstone, watch it now because on Friday, Dutton Ranch comes out. It's incredible. I rode a horse.
Save a horse.
It was like such a fun event.
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but I have a sinus infection.
I know. I was sad you didn't come.
It would have been like
because they were Highland cows and
hell on
pigs.
earth. No, I honestly like. I don't want your dinner. I don't want all this stuff. I just want to like pet the horses. When I saw you brushing the horse, like that's my like I want to do that.
And we got really lucky because we were brushing the horses and Bob, this guy who like boards his horse, he's the only person that boards his horse at this ranch, comes up to us and he's like, do you want to see the other horses? And we're like, other horses? Sure. So he takes us to the back. We go into the like training arena.
Yeah.
And there's 2 horses and he hands them to us. Like he gives us their like rein. And he's like, okay, like this is how you walk a horse. Now they're going to play soccer. And he's like teaching us all these things about horses, like all these fun facts. And we spent like probably half an hour, just Lindsay and I and Bob running around. He's like, now you can run with them. Now you can do that. Like it was so fun.
The horse that you got to ride on the trail, do you know his name?
Jack. I know.
So cute.
And it was the only white horse.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. I think they matched us on vibes, you know? But the guy who was leading us like really played the persona of Rip. And then he had somebody that was helping him and he called her Teeter. So like they played up the Dutton Ranch, you know? And when we got there, like there was a sign that said like Dutton Ranch and there was a DR on
That's fun.
the barn.
It's like cosplay for them.
It was cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Things that I have been seeing on the news.
Yeah, there's been quite some stuff out there, right?
But this is like Toronto sports news.
Oh.
We have to go to a Tempo game.
Correct.
How fucking cool does that look?
I know.
They were showing it on breakfast television this morning. The stadium or wherever they play, I'm not sure where it is, packed. So cool. I need to get.
Hannah just went to a game.
I really want. There's like a rugby shirt from Peace Collective that's like purple with Tempo on it.
Let's go.
And I need to go to a game.
Yeah, we should.
Looks so cool.
I'm down.
So I had to say that, and then I also watched the other day. Do you know who David Letterman is?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wasn't sure because your age.
Yeah.
He has this show on Netflix called And My Next Guest Is, and he interviews people.
Yeah, that's how I know because I watched like the Kim Kardashian one, the Ryan Reynolds one.
Oh, so you don't know him from when he was a talk show host?
Yes, I know that's why he's big, but I didn't watch his talk show.
See, I did. That's what I watched every night when I was in university.
But I watched his whole season of My Next Guest.
So there's new episodes out right now, and Mr. Beast is on one of them.
Oh,
and so
I didn't know that.
Mr. Beast is from Greenville? No. Anyways, somewhere in like a small town somewhere.
Yeah.
In like a random area in the US. And that's where his massive warehouses and like sound stages are built. and he hires like so many people in the community to make the YouTube videos, and that's where they held the interview, like
wow.
in one of his like studios.
That's
and they had
cool.
an audience.
Yeah.
It was so freaking cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was neat to see David Letterman, who is of a different generation, but also like very high up in media, talk to somebody who's like 28 or whatever, and the biggest YouTuber in the world, like trying to understand how it all works.
That's why I found it so cool when he interviewed like Kim Kardashian and like
so neat.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. He's a very good interviewer.
Yes.
Also.
It was so good.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what I started watching? Running Point.
Okay, someone told us to watch this
Who?
recently. Where were we?
Because I saw it on like Netflix, and then I saw all these like preview things on TikTok.
I forget.
Sorry.
I forget where we were, and somebody told us about this show and was like, "Yeah,
It's actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like
it's my background
I don't
show.
have the capacity for scripted TV lately.
I only like it when it's something I don't have to pay attention so much to. Like, it's not like one of those shows where you have to like really watch every interaction. I put my AirPods in and I watch it while I'm blow drying my hair because it takes me like at least 20 minutes.
Oh my god, blow drying your hair with AirPods in?
Genius, because then you can watch
What
anything.
the fuck? I've never heard of this in my
Heard
life.
it here. No, it's like the most genius invention ever because I always want to watch, and if something doesn't have subtitles or I'm not like looking at it, I don't want to read a show, so I put AirPods in. I need to be entertained 24/7, you know?
Put AirPods in to blow dry your hair.
Did I just change your life?
Literally? Because I always think like, oh, I could listen to a podcast. I could do whatever.
Correct.
Especially when I had extensions in because it took
Look at this mop.
Took forever.
It took forever.
Now it's not so much of a big deal to blow dry my
mine
hair.
is.
But I always think I could be listening to a podcast, like doing anything, but it can't
Make use of the
fucking
time.
hear.
Boom.
That's insane.
Changed your life.
AirPods.
Yeah.
Blow drying your
It's
hair.
so smart.
Oh
I know.
my God. I don't even
the
remember
show
what we
kind
were
of-
talking about. Oh yeah, the
Running
show.
Point. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Nobody Wants This, like that kind of vibe
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's like funny, lighthearted,
Sitcom-ish.
but like but it's still like based around sport actually. So I really liked that.
Cool.
Speaking of sport and Canadian sport people, I was fangirling last night because I got to sit next to Natalie Spooner
She's a hockey player.
at dinner. Yeah, and she not only is she a hockey player, like she fucking is an amazing
Oh
hockey
my God.
player.
You know what? I'm so curious if she knows my friend,
Who?
Rebecca Johnson.
Oh,
They probably played together.
she's a 4-time Olympian. Like she's
on.
amazing. She's also a mom.
Did Natalie Spooner play with Rebecca Johnson?
Her son is 3.5. I follow her on Instagram. Remember when we were talking
Yes.
about the Olympics?
For many years, they were teammates on the Canadian women's national team.
Remember when we were talking Olympic stuff? She was the person that did all like the chocolate reviews of the food stuff.
Oh my God. And they played together for Team Scotiabank at the Professional Women's Hockey Players Association. Oh my God. Crazy. Huh.
So that was so fun. I loved seeing her, and I just think she's so cool and like obviously so good. Like when I was watching
Does
the
she
Olympics,
still play?
Oscar and I would watch all the time. Yeah, she just competed in the Olympics.
Oh, fuck.
And she plays for Toronto Raptors.
I totally forgot the Olympics were
PWHL.
the Winter
Yes.
Olympics.
Yeah.
So
and the season just finished.
my friend, so it's actually my friend's younger sister, Rebecca, played with Natalie Spooner, but retired in 2025, it says here. So
that was so
Anywho.
fun. We talked a lot of reality TV at dinner.
Oh, that's so fun.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like now you're gonna really have to watch reality TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay, yeah. Ask.
What? My
Ask.
question for you is because of your psychology PhD background.
Okay,
This
which is
like
very
highly
niche,
important.
but okay.
So we don't recap the show, but I've been watching Real Housewives of Rhode Island,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm loving.
I watched some.
Actually, it's really good. I think it's like giving everything that a Housewives franchise should give, like drama, money, affairs, like non-traditional relationships.
Yes,
and
I was very interested
Yeah.
because we watched the first episode, half of the first episode together on the plane. And I remember thinking like, this is really good. Like the casting was really good. So now if I go to bed early and I don't necessarily have anything to watch, I will put on
That's what you
that
watch.
in the background.
Yeah, it's like I really like it. Actually, a girl last night told me that, so you know the girl there's a girl in the show that is dating this really rich guy. She lives in like this massive house.
Oh.
He won't be shown on the show.
Yes.
They always blur him out, but he has multiple girlfriends in different places.
I thought he just had one in Miami.
No. Like he has multiple.
I thought he lived in Miami for half the year and then Rhode Island for half the year.
I think that's partially true, but it's not only split between two.
Honestly,
like it sounded like he had many girlfriends.
It's not a terrible arrangement.
And she had to be fine with it, which she was until she wanted to have kids, and then he didn't want to have kids. So now that's like the drama in the show.
And she went on a date with a guy.
They're not. They broke up also.
Wait, so she was dating the guy that she went on a date with? Like, seriously?
Yeah, like now she is. Yeah. So anyways.
But she has this boyfriend that she...
Yeah, so she said bye to the money because she wants to have like a life.
Oh, she left.
Yeah, but he's still paying her. So that's the drama of the show. But what I heard last night at the event, this woman told me that there's this judge that's on TikTok. I don't know in what jurisdiction or where, but he is like went viral for like if you got like a ticket or something, you would come and fight it and you'd be like, I'm a single mom who like, I didn't mean to do this. I was in the wrong place. And he'll just like null and void the ticket. Like he was just like loving and compassionate to people. He's like a compassionate judge, and his TikToks like went viral. That's his dad. The dad of the rich guy in the show.
So the rich guy in the show that has multiple girlfriends, that judge on TikTok is his dad?
Apparently. And the judge passed away. Like his dad died.
Oh.
I know. A girl at dinner last night told me.
Jeez, things just take a turn.
Because she was like, do you know who the boyfriend is? And I was like, no. I always wondered, who is this guy who's like so loaded? Like it's not even like a little bit rich. Like he's a fucking lot rich. And what does he do? I don't know.
Okay, but we must be able to find it out then.
Probably, but it'll take a long time to figure it out.
Okay, well, I know what I'm doing today.
Yes. Okay, so my question for you is, Ashley I, who is on this show, she used to be on The Bachelorette.
Yes.
Married to Jared.
Yes.
Why the fuck does she cry so much all the time?
What is she crying about?
Anything and everything, if it doesn't even have to do with her.
Oh.
People are fighting at the table. She's sobbing, Renee. And this was her thing in The Bachelorette. Like she would cry all the time and she'd be like, I don't even know why I'm crying. And she had like the craziest cry face. Her makeup would be everywhere. She literally cries over Jared's not happy. He's stressed. She's fucking crying.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes people, especially women, any kind of emotion that they have, it just results in crying.
That's the thing, because sometimes it's not even that sad, and she's like bawling.
Yeah, that's odd, eh?
Like it makes me uncomfortable.
So I haven't seen that many episodes, but that's not something that I picked up on yet.
Okay, you just wait.
Oh,
and then report back, because I can't understand it. I can't fathom it.
Not that I'm against crying, but remember I was even saying that about Ciara. Like, why is she so emotional about things?
Yeah. Okay, you'll have to watch this then and let me know, because also I don't know if you watched her season of The Bachelorette, but she would like cry over like anything. Like you'd put your cup down. And
she was The Bachelorette?
She was on The Bachelor.
So she was on The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she was on Bachelor in Paradise. That's where her and Jared met.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And she also cried all the time. So anyways, that was my question for you. Okay, did you see all this drama about how Lala spoke out about how Mauricio Umansky had like sent her a DM asking her out, and she feels so bad for Kyle and blah, blah, blah. Did you see Mauricio came back out and was like...
she was lying?
Yeah.
But why the fuck would Lala lie about that?
But he was like, I'll show the texts. Like she says she didn't even open the text, but she did, because it was the last line that said,
okay, so show us the texts.
So he says that he's going to.
Well, like immediately now. Also, if you like, why would Lala lie about that?
Yeah.
And I would like to see the receipts.
Yeah, I was interested.
So Lala said that I thought it was a DM, but it was a text.
A DM.
DM'd her to go for coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Show me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nosy person.
Yeah, we want receipts.
Yeah.
So anyways, I thought that was interesting that he like so easily just like spoke out in the press about it. It was like TMZ or something. Like I was like, this is so weird.
But like either it happened or it didn't. You can't be like, she's lying.
Yeah.
Like, did you ask her to go for coffee or not?
No, he did. He said that he did, but it was like the end of the message, and he sent like a bunch of things first that were not about like hitting on her.
Yeah, but so what? It doesn't matter what else you said. You asked her to go for coffee, which implies something. Like, you're not friends.
Not always, though.
Well, yeah.
Not always.
In that situation, yes.
Not always.
Why does Mauricio want to go for coffee
because
with Lala?
I feel like it was like
to what?
Like I kind of heard what he was saying.
What was he saying?
Well,
like verbatim. What did he say?
It's a long video.
Oh.
Like,
I love that guy's accent. Public. Who?
Really? Like, I mean, I was thinking about actually posting the post, but I'm gonna tell you, she's a liar. I did message her because she was talking, and I said, hey, you want to talk shit about me? I'll talk to you. And she said she said in the podcast that she never opened the text. I'm gonna post the text. The last word on my text, and it's a long text, says let's have coffee. And in her podcast, she says, I invited you to have coffee. The only way she knew that I invited her to have a coffee is if she would have opened the fucking text. So she's, I'll post it if I decide to post it. I don't want to talk about her, but that's...
Okay, but I will say, you don't have to open a message to see what somebody says. You could see the bottom line. If he said, let's go for coffee, that would show up. She doesn't have to open it.
I think you're right.
So... But also, if somebody's talking shit about you, why are you going to be like, let's go for coffee?
I also just think, like, shouldn't you try to stay out of the press? Like, he's had so much bad press lately. Like, go away. Okay, we need to talk about the big news here. Jenn Fessler.
Oh, what happened? Says I thought this was done.
That West called her and her family to apologize. She went on Tamra Judge and
Mellencamp.
Yeah, Teddy Mellencamp's podcast.
Yeah.
And she said that, like, yeah, West called her and her family and, like, said, sorry that this has, like, been happening. I'm so sorry that, like, you're getting pulled into the, like, press and the mix. Like, that shouldn't have happened. And
fair.
She says she regrets defending him. Mm-hmm. She should have defended Ciara. And she thinks that's maybe why people believe. End of the day, I still think they fucked.
Yeah.
Like, West called you to say sorry?
I think so.
If your relationship wasn't like that, then why would he call you?
I know. And to be honest, I also think, why would Ciara say that?
Correct.
Ciara has been quiet for the most part with regard to this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think she probably saw Jenn Fessler's thing defending West, being like, he doesn't have a mean bone in his body. Like, he's a little golden retriever. And Ciara was like, yeah, that's because you slept with him.
And haven't you gone back and seen all these things of, like, her saying that he's her hall pass, like, that all she loves West,
things
like,
lined up? If it was just what she had said and Ciara's comment, that's one thing.
Or just the video of them eating pizza.
Unfortunately for her, the internet was interneting.
Yeah.
And they went back and found all of this stuff that is now when you look at it, it's kind of like how we know West and Amanda. So now when we're watching Summer House, we're looking at it with a different lens. It's the same kind of thing. Now we're seeing what she's saying.
Yeah.
And Ciara's comment through a different lens. And we're like,
bad news bears.
However, I also was wondering, because remember in our last episode, I was like, well, I feel bad for her husband. Maybe her husband knows. Yeah. If West is your hall pass... Because I was thinking about that.
But then why is she making it this big stink that her husband's so upset? She said that.
Maybe it's just the press about it. I think it's one thing to be like, okay, this is your hall pass. Like, so many couples have so many different arrangements nowadays. Like, who knows? He could have been like, oh, yeah, go have fun, sweetie. Like,
you think?
Maybe.
Jenn Fessler's husband was like, yeah, go fucking bone West Wilson.
Maybe they have like an arrangement. I don't know. It's really not uncommon nowadays.
If that's true, I want to know who Jenn Fessler's husband is fucking.
But also, then if she was like, West Wilson is my hall pass, that's what that implies. Like, my husband will let me sleep with West Wilson.
Yeah, so you actually think if you like walked into like a restaurant in Toronto and fucking Shawn Mendes was there and you fucked him, Pri would be like, yeah, it's cool.
No, I wouldn't. That Jake Belordi?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't even want to. Like, I'm not in this phase of life where I want to sleep with people.
Correct.
Like,
this is what I'm saying. Like, people say hall pass, but I don't think it actually means that.
I I know, but
You know?
I can
That's
see
my
a
point.
world in which she was able to sleep with Wes Wilson and it was a non-issue until it got blown up into the media.
Now their
And
family
now,
and friends and kids are here.
now people are viewing their family life and their marriage in a different way.
And now they want to frame it as like, no, that didn't happen.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
Okay, moving on. West and a random girl at this wedding. Remember how Amanda's like +1 was rescinded or whatever? Have you seen this video going everywhere of West like canoodling and then kissing a girl that's not Amanda?
No.
Yeah.
I burped. See, that was a burp.
See, I wish I could. It never
That information went deep into my chest and made me burp.
Okay, it's all over, but I think I just saw it on Demont also this morning. I keep seeing it
I
everywhere.
saw a video of him just at the wedding,
Yes.
but he was just like in a group of people.
No, he kisses the girl.
Did the internet find out who this girl is yet?
No.
Obviously, if it's his friend's wedding, he probably knows a bunch of people at the wedding. Because, like, look at how he treated Amanda when they were just friends.
Yeah.
Did he just, like, kiss her on the head? Because he loves to fucking do that. Hug people and, like, kiss them on the head.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Or did they kiss on the lips?
No, I'm pretty sure I saw him.
Smooch on the lips.
I can't find it now, but they were canoodling for sure. And they were
Define canoodle.
like together.
Okay, but this is West. We're watching episodes of Summer House right now where Amanda is married to Kyle.
I know.
They're in the same house, and in front of Kyle, he's canoodling Amanda and kissing her on the head.
But he also was fucking her. So
Now,
what's your point?
now, not then.
I'm pretty sure they maybe
I don't
were.
think so.
I do.
I think this was the beginnings.
I think they were definitely at least given a little something. Maybe
I don't
not
think so.
intercourse.
I don't
but-
think they crossed that boundary yet. I think it
they
was.
did.
I think it was all this like
No, what about the
emotional
smooch
stuff.
in the bathroom?
Smooch.
Are you
on
kidding
the
me?
head?
No. Remember when he brings the sock into the bathroom at the beginning of all of this, and you hear like,
Yeah, it's definitely. This is what he does. This is what I'm saying. He like hugs Ciara and like
no,
kisses her on the head. And
no,
like,
I think they were.
I
I think they
don't
were
think
together
so.
before we think. I think so.
if you get into this crazy ass fight with your husband, you run into a closet crying, and then the guy that you're having an affair with comes in and gives you smooches, like you're both fucking deranged.
I literally think that's the truth.
I don't know.
That's what the whole internet thinks too.
I can imagine this person at the wedding was like his good friend or is his good friend, and this is how he treats women, and this is why it's a problem.
I don't think it was a friend. I think he likes to give women attention.
1,000%.
I think it was a random girl.
A random girl. If he doesn't know this girl, like then that's
I think it was
crazy.
Okay, and then what do we think about the preview for next week's episode? Ciara and West are kissing.
Well, we will talk about that in the Summer House recap.
Okay. Amanda also has met West's mom.
Yeah, I saw that. Don't care.
Okay. Well, that was, I think the reason that it's important information is because that was such a big deal to Ciara. When she was like, you brought me home, like, to meet your family. Like, that's, like, a big deal.
Yeah. But that was the whole issue. To West, it was not a big deal because he brings everybody to meet his parents.
But now that
So
he
that
knows
was-
that that's, like, a big deal, it's kind of like a weird
No,
thing.
it was a big deal to Ciara. I don't think it's a big deal to everybody.
But I think now that they've had that conversation, he knows that that is a big deal to people. Do you know what I mean?
It's not to everybody, though. When you're close with your family and you just have, like, very social parents and you enjoy bringing people around your parents because, like, they're cool and fun.
I agree with what you're saying.
Everybody meets parents.
Because that's how my family is. I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is now that he's aware that to some people it's not so nonchalant and casual, he took responsibility for
but
that
maybe
back
he
then.
asked Amanda if she thought it was a big deal. Like, who knows?
I don't think that West is asking anybody anything.
Yeah.
I think West is doing West,
Which
and that's
is
what the problem
literally half his problem.
more than half. Okay, and then Ciara confirmed that she will be on Summer House next season, which is kind of a big deal. And also, I heard she's going to be on Love Island After Dark or whatever.
Yeah,
it's called.
whoop-de-doo-dah. I saw that and I was like, it's almost like I rolled my eyes just because.
Why? I think it's cool. Paige did it. Ariana did it.
I don't know.
That's such a big deal.
No, Summer House is bigger than Love Island After Dark.
In the world, it's not. In our world, it is. In the world, it's not. Like, Love Island is fucking huge.
But after dark.
It's like Bachelor in Paradise.
I don't know. Like, I'm happy for her if that's something that she wants to do. It's just giving, like, it's giving they use people that are in this situation for clout.
No, I think they're giving them a platform to, like, here, do some good. And she's probably getting paid a lot.
I hope so.
It makes me happy for her that there's, like, more opportunities that have opened up.
Yeah, we'll see. The thing that's interesting to me, and, like, cancel me if you want to, both Ariana and Ciara do not have personalities for TV. And they, like, now Ariana hosts, like, Love Island. Like, she's not, they do not have personalities. Like, they're very, like, I just don't see them in positions like that. Like, to host a show, like, you got to be a fucking personality. And, like, they're so boring, both of them.
I think they do a good job.
Although Ariana crushed in Chicago.
Yeah.
She's a very good performer. But, like, as a host or, like, an interviewer, a personality, someone to have a conversation on camera.
But I think she does a good job.
Womp. No.
Did you watch her on Love Island?
Yeah.
And you didn't think she did good?
She's reading a teleprompter, like, walking around with she has no personality.
We can't agree on this because I loved her. And
oh my God.
I'm here for it and I'm happy for
like,
them.
I like showman.
And I'm a Love Island fan. So, like, duh. You know?
Put on a show.
Do you know who Granny Spills is?
No.
She's that, like, grandma that always wears, like, crazy luxurious, like, pink out there outfits. And she's now all of a sudden been invited to, like, all these big, huge things.
What?
She was at Coachella with Justin Bieber. She's, like, been seen with, like, Kim Kardashian.
She's living my dream is what you're saying. What's her name?
Granny Spills.
Okay.
Look her up on Instagram. She's so funny.
Okay.
And she's, like, she has 2 million followers.
Okay,
Spilling tea and designer receipts since 1950, it says. And she's, like, yeah, like, look at her. She has, like, future Mrs. Bieber shirt on.
What's
at
her,
Coachella.
Like, is she already rich?
I think she just started, like, posting in these, like, outfits. She always has, like, a pink scarf over her head. I don't know. And then she started going, like, now she's an influencer. I don't know her story.
That's a thing, eh? Like, you gotta, like, I should do that. What should we do to be, like, known for something, you know? Like, the scarf over the head and the pink, like, that's a thing. We need, like, a thing.
But her thing is that she's old.
Well, I'm getting up there.
So she posted a video of her at a playoff game with a sign that says "Date men who can afford playoff tickets." And then she gives the camera the middle finger.
Oh,
like, she's iconic.
It. Oh my God, I want to be her when I grow up.
No, literally.
This is my new role model. Thank you for bringing her to me.
Yeah, she's amazing. So shout out Granny Spills. We love you.
I saw a video. I was laughing so hard. It was like, growing up, I always wanted to marry a basketball player. Or, like, I manifested marrying a basketball player, but unfortunately I didn't specify the league. And it's like her husband playing
You're
like beer league.
It's been a thing in hockey for, like, that's been a trend for, like, a year.
It's so funny.
But a lot of them are posting, like, their kids.
Yeah.
Like, not the husband. It's like the kid. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like a big trend on.
I should be like, yeah, I wanted to marry a track star.
Literally. This is the thing. Okay. Should we recap Summer House?
We should, but we should also just kind of mention the Dancing with the Stars cast. And do you know that came out, like, the whole cast?
Oh, no.
For Dancing with the Stars.
There's more I don't know about.
Came out. I didn't actually. Okay, so we all know Ciara Miller, Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Let's go through them. Maura Higgins.
Yeah, we knew that.
Okay. Jackson Olsen. Do you know who that is? Do you ever see these people's content?
Love him.
The Bananas.
Yeah.
Savannah Bananas. First of all, what is that?
They're a baseball team.
But is it like like under the Blue Jays?
Yeah, like, it's not
Okay.
MLB, but it's
Like a level under, like a farm team?
they're
or?
Savannah, Georgia, United States.
Interesting. So they
But,
have
like, my dad has their jersey. Like people are fans of them. And Marissa, like, saw a picture of my dad in it, was like, oh my God, that's, like, my kid's favorite team. Like, people watch them.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's all because of social media, which is crazy. Like, their content slaps. So he's joining the cast, which is so fun. Okay, who else? Okay, Meet the Dancing with the Stars. Sierra, Mora, that guy. Okay, but where's the rest of them?
I don't know, girl. I didn't even know this was out.
Well, okay, wait. Oh, it's because they just don't have pictures. They want me to read. Oh, God. We don't know who their partners are, though, do we?
No.
Maura Higgins. Well, why can't I
anyways,
find
we know
who
the top
else?
3, so that's nice. But I feel like we knew that.
Why can't I find anybody else? They said
I
it was
didn't know
out.
that it was announced.
Oh my God. Anyways, well, I tried to have news, but
What I want to know is how they pick their partners, because I don't watch, like, I watch the highlights of
I'm
Dancing
sure
with
it's
the
the
Stars.
show. I don't think they get to pick.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
Like,
how the
is that,
show picks.
Yeah, like, what is the process of that? Do they put names in a hat? How does that
No,
happen?
I'm sure it's very calculated in the sense of like you want certain dynamics together.
But I think that it
for
is
the show.
randomized because that impacts who wins too.
Yeah. What do you mean it impacts who wins?
Like, some of them are better than others.
Like the celebrities. For sure.
And the pros.
Yeah.
Oh, the partners are primarily selected by producers and casting director Dina Katz based on height, build, personality, compatibility, and production strategy.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah. I'm
Pairing
sure there's,
focuses
like, a
on
whole
physical
formula.
comfort, often matches heights, and pairing popular pros and celebrities who can go far in the competition. Funny.
Oh my God. See, I just burped again. Okay. Let's get into Summer House because first of all, I don't even know how we can focus on this episode when we saw the preview for the finale.
Correct.
Like,
I've also never seen Carl like this ever.
I know.
Ever.
But I think it was like built up.
Of course it was.
And he never actually went to Kyle, or he did go to Kyle because Kyle was like, the stuff about investing in Softbar, we discussed this in like January or whenever it was,
Yeah,
like
he did say
so
that.
long ago.
Mhm.
And it was like a done deal. And then it bothered me that after the fact, when Kyle and Carl were having a conversation, Carl was like, you like not being able to invest in Softbar, like that's not even an issue, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but then why are you talking shit to Jesse and other people that
And
it
Ben,
is an issue?
That's what bothered me, because Ben is so hung up on this because Carl did have a conversation with him saying that it bothered him.
Yeah.
He had many conversations saying that. So that bugged me. I think it was in the moment where he was like, okay, that doesn't matter anymore. Like, I'm not changing that. I'm going to let that go.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what he meant. But the way he said it made it seem like he never cared. And he so very obviously did.
Yeah.
So that
And,
bugs
like,
me.
It's funny. So yesterday I watched Kyle Cook on Trading Secrets and because I wanted to hear all about and like props to Kyle for actually talking about the ins and outs of his business and like actually giving numbers.
They have to on Trading Secrets. That's the thing.
I know, but most people would never do that. Like
People that go on the show do.
he does, like, he tells numbers, like what he owes and loans and like exactly what's going on with Loverboy, and probably like works in his favor because then people will support him, right? Because that's what ended up happening.
What did happen, yeah.
That's what ended up happening. Like the day Amanda and West put out their joint statement,
I know.
like so many people ordered Loverboy. But the whole, like, remind me to never fucking start an alcohol beverage. It sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Well, look how many there are. Or energy drinks.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
And like he says on the podcast, 95% of beverage companies fail.
Of course. Because it starts with like a hobby and people think, oh, it's so easy, but it's not.
Like, he's not making money from Loverboy whatsoever. If anything, he's losing money.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get money into the business to be able to just continue to run it.
To flip the
and it's like,
business.
at what point do you just say like, okay.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Or do you try so hard? Because he said in 2022 was like the peak of it doing really well. And they like kind of overexpanded. And then couldn't keep up with anything.
Yeah.
Because it's so difficult to run, like, from a production standpoint. So at what point do you say, like, okay, it's not working? Like, he has to DJ, continue to do reality TV, take on a second show, like do all this stuff just to live because Loverboy makes him $0. But think of all the work that he puts into Loverboy. I think everybody has this dream of like, kind of like the Poppy situation where you start this beverage company and then you're hoping like Pepsi or Coca-Cola buys it for like $1 billion and then you're done.
Yeah.
Ugh. God, like you're better off buying lottery tickets, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, when you hear the numbers and like where he was at with Loverboy, it's not shocking that he would not invest in Soft Bar. It's crazy. It's actually so stressful. So that's just like the epiphany that I had when I was listening to him talk about the whole Loverboy situation. And yeah, I think Carl does care, but at the same time, he probably understands why that's the case.
Yeah.
But is still like upset about it. I don't know.
My thing is, okay, so you've heard like now the financials of Loverboy, but this was going on forever. The thing is, everybody has something going on. Everybody has some type of thing that's stressing them out, that's worrying them, that's making them upset.
But they're not in debt $5 million.
Yeah, but when he says that too, like it's different when it's like a business versus...
No. So this is what they talked about on Trading Secrets. The kind of loan that he took out for Loverboy is... So right now what's left on the loan is $2.9 million. Mm-hmm. If that is not paid back at the end of 10 years, and I think they took it out in like 2020 or something... Mm-hmm. You're liable for paying down that debt and they will go after all of your personal assets. Yeah. It's not a business thing. They will go after your personal assets.
Correct. Because you reinforce the reason they gave you that money is because you had assets. A bank wouldn't just give you that money if you didn't have the assets to take that. But it is still his business. Like this is his work. Lots of businesses start in debt, are not making money. What I'm not diminishing it. I'm saying everybody's got shit going on. Everybody, whether it's monetary or not, I think, of course, he reacted in that way. It's not only money and financial pressure. It's also his wife doesn't like him. He's not feeling connected to her. He's feeling that all of his friends and people are judging him for doing something that he's loving. He's taking off in his DJ career, but people are shitting on him.
Like he's struggling to make money, so he finds a way to make money. Signs with management to be able to do less shows but make more money, like do bigger shows. And people are like, did you ask Amanda before you signed on with management?
But what I'm saying is that everybody, like before, because that we have to talk about the DJ thing, but everybody has something happening, something going on. You can still support your friend. I still don't feel that he does support, supportive.
Just not in a monetary way.
How?
He shows up to all the events.
Now he does.
No, he was.
Then he
forever.
But then
yes, he did.
He was talking shit about it at the fucking event.
Why? Because he didn't have Loverboy there? Yeah, big whoop.
That's not kind.
He's a businessman. Of course he walks in and he's like, he said he would have Loverboy.
Yeah, but he sulks that whole time. That whole event.
I don't know.
He's not amping Carl up. He's not being kind. I think there is lots happening in his life, but there's lots happening in everybody else's lives too.
Yeah, but
I still think he could have given him $1,500 and called it a day.
Oh my God, $1,500. Whoop-de-doo-dah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they were. It wasn't investing in Soft Bar was not fucking giving him $1 million.
I don't know.
Jesse gave him what? $1,500.
I guess.
They were they were doing crowd surfing.
Oh yeah,
or crowdfunding.
Sign me up. Don't you remember when Carl and Kyle were crowd surfing?
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't think it's the amount of money. It's that he didn't do anything and says like, oh, I have all these things. Yeah, so does fucking everybody else.
I would not equate Kyle's situation to like what other people are going through.
That is giving fucking Dorit and Erica Jane. Don't say that.
No.
You don't know what other people are going through.
Well, but you're on a reality TV show. So if I'm basing it off of what you're sharing on the show.
But that's what I'm saying. We can't base it off of what people are sharing because he didn't share all of that until now.
No, it was always talked about on the show. He just didn't give numbers.
That's what I'm saying. But you didn't, like, people don't see the impact until now. Some people. I'm saying that we don't know. Everybody's got something going on, and I don't think it's an excuse to not. He should have supported Carl more. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that situation.
I do. That's what I think. But I do think also that I'm glad that they resolved and that Carl is a compassionate human being and really was there, like, is seeing like, okay, he's not in a good place. Like, I got to support him too.
Yeah.
One thing I have to say is this whole fight, so it fucking blows the fuck
The
up.
dinner table?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and when they're
or like where it started,
he's gonna punch him.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, it's almost like people don't realize how serious that is until, remember when Ciara gets up and runs?
Yeah.
And that's when people are like, oh my God, like, he's gonna fucking hit him. And Carl's like, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Kyle says, like, don't be a Vagisil or something. Like, they're just really going at it. It's crazy. It's almost like, you know, when it's best friends fighting and you kind of like laugh
It's
it off.
giving Jersey Shore.
But then you realize, wait, no, they're actually fucking going for it.
Yeah.
It was bad. In that moment, when they flash back to the kitchen, I was like, oh my God, the chef is there the whole time.
He is.
The entire time, Renee. When they flash back after they've already like thrown the drinks, been in this huge fight, everybody's losing their mind. They flash back to the kitchen and Lindsay's like, oh, I feel so bad. And the chef is fucking cleaning up. Still.
Oh, I guess he's like, they're filming a show. I just got to stay out of the way.
Can you imagine you're this chef hired by Lindsay fucking Hubbard?
That's funny.
And that's what you sit through. Because sometimes I think about, like, you know, there's Real Housewives, like, fights, like, on Below Deck. And you're like, oh, this is crazy. This is just a fucking random chef
Yeah.
who thinks he's cooking a nice dinner.
Yeah, but I mean, he signed all the paperwork. You're going on a show,
Of
sir.
course, but
Yeah.
we don't see a fist fight often in Summer House. We see housewives bitch all the time.
Yeah, at least he stayed in the kitchen.
Isn't that
Protecting
crazy?
himself. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was too preoccupied
I was like,
with
this
other
is
things.
insane.
Lindsay started that whole thing, but then also,
She took responsibility, though. She did say,
and I
feel
get
bad.
it. And I would not be surprised if production was like, you should bring this up at dinner. 1,000%, 100,000%. So fine, you're doing your job. Great. How Amanda responded
What did she do?
is crazy. Well, I guess the lack of response.
Yeah.
Like, you're just letting everybody like pile on Kyle. Like, you have this stupid fucking smirk on your face. Then Wes
The
picks up
smirk
the chair.
was crazy.
Wes goes and sits beside Amanda.
She
like,
thanks
it's so
him.
crazy.
That was so
and then
nice.
when they're outside and they're fighting,
Uh-huh.
West, I don't know if it was West like beelines for Amanda or Amanda like beelines for West, but I just remember thinking like that's the first person that you're going to go to. It was crazy. And then what is also insane is when Amanda and West, after that whole fight calms down, West is in the hallway. Amanda goes up and like gives him this big ass hug and is like, thank you so much. And he
I
like kisses
love
her
you.
head. And then Amanda breaks down.
And they say, I love you.
So this is the start of an emotional affair. The fact that you are so cold and stoic, but like clearly now you're in your safe person's space and now you break down and get vulnerable. Where's that energy for Kyle?
Gone.
To Kyle, you're just like a stoic
And
like
smirking, like,
yeah,
almost egging him on.
it's
Don't you feel?
insane.
Yeah.
And then you hug West and start to cry.
Also, I'm not sure if you caught this because I watched a lot of TikToks afterwards of people catching like little small things that maybe if you were watching like the whole episode, you wouldn't pick up on per se. When Kyle is yelling at Carl and like going at him and Amanda's like covering his mouth and like holding his neck and like
I was
stopping him.
Yeah.
In that moment, watch a video back. West is behind Amanda, holding her, kissing her head.
Yeah.
Like in the exact same moment. Like, West, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
What are you holding her for?
I don't know. It's so fucking weird.
It's actually insane to me. It's not like he's intervening, stepping in between, pulling Kyle away. Like, that would be more appropriate
Yeah.
than holding Amanda
Yeah.
and kissing her head while she's trying to calm her husband, who's clearly erratic in this moment.
The only person that really makes sense all the time is Ben.
Correct.
Oh my God. What a freaking top-notch guy.
Yeah.
Like, he just says exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
He's very supportive. He says the right things in all these different, like, high-stress situations.
And also KJ, I feel.
Yeah. Very just, like, level-headed and makes sense. And I was like, what a nice guy. Like,
Yeah.
nice friend.
I do think this is a weird thing for me to say because normally I wouldn't think this. But Lindsay was actually very honest in this episode. Like, after she took responsibility for, like, the shitstorm that happened, she was, like, telling the facts to Kyle, to Carl, to everyone. Like, she's in the whole episode, she's very, like, matter of fact. And I actually appreciated that. Like, I was like, oh, wow. Is she, like, calming everybody here?
I didn't even pick up on that.
Oh, I was into it. I was like, okay, Lindsay.
I was just annoyed at her starting this whole thing at the dinner table.
Yeah.
And the thing about Kyle, like, okay, he has a hard time regulating his emotions, but, like, at what point do you leave somebody alone? All these people know that about him, so they, like, poke. It's giving, like, Craig on Southern Charm. Like, they just, like, push buttons. Everybody gangs up, like, says these little, like, shitty comments to make fun of him. Oh, you got a manager? You're doing a show in Vegas? Kyle, you got a residency in Vegas? Like, no, he's doing a show in Vegas. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, he can't even get words out of his mouth, and people are just, like, on him.
Mm-hmm.
But then people focus on that as the, like, that is what becomes known for, is, like, these outbursts and things that he says in, like, the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
When really we should be focusing on, like, when everybody's calm and they're having conversations, and before it gets to that point, like, let's judge that behavior. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like, we're always taking, like, you know how, like, if you kill someone in, like, rage or whatever it is, and
No.
like, no,
I'm
like,
not getting where you're
no,
going.
not
here.
kill. I'm talking about, like, the
I'm
law.
not understanding
I'm talking
it.
about, like, the law. Like, if you're like, defending yourself, or, like, you're push, like, then you're not liable because you're not, like, in a proper mental space. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't look at all the other stuff, because I heard people saying comments about Kyle being like, the only time he, like, expresses himself is when he's super emotional and, like, having these big outbursts. And I was like, that is not even true. I have seen him have calm conversations with Amanda, and she fucking gives nothing.
And with other people. Like, he has had
He
conversations with the
expresses
guys.
how he feels. He feels deserted. He, like, that is so not true. But all we focus on is, oh, he got mad and ran
He said,
outside
"Fuck
and
you."
said he was going to punch Carl.
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of
I
agree
don't
with what
know.
you're saying. I do think he does need to figure, and he says this too. He's like, I wish I could handle my emotions better. And I'm like, yeah, I wish you fucking could too, because
But
you do need to figure that out. Like,
the way
he is a grown
Amanda
man. He
handles
needs to-
her emotions is not okay either.
Yeah, two things can be true. I'm not saying it was one or the other. I'm not saying she's in the right at all.
Yeah.
But I am saying, as you can only change you, and he needs to focus on how he can regulate his emotions in the moment. Those things are triggering for him, so figure out how to combat that, because people are not going to stop making fun of your DJ career.
Yeah.
So how are you going to deal with it now?
The thing that's really frustrating is that if the West Amanda thing never came out and we were just watching this season of Summer House as is with no other information
Yeah.
to, like, affect how we're viewing it, nobody would say one thing about Amanda
Which is
and
crazy.
West. Nobody would even bat an eye, and Kyle would be the demon, and that would be it.
Do you know what was really frustrating to me? So after the fight and everybody's cooling down, Carl and Kyle have that great conversation. Everything's good. I thought that conversation was really nice, actually, too, between Kyle and Carl. Then Kyle goes to apologize to Amanda. She's in bed
And again,
with the girls.
they're making fun of him. They're, like, not even, like, interacting with him. No,
The second he leaves, he literally, because I am one who is focused on apologies. Because sometimes, especially like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the past few episodes, it'll be like, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry this happened. I'm like, you're not fucking sorry then, idiot.
yeah.
Kyle actually apologizes. He says he's sorry. A real apology. He leaves. And the second he leaves, Amanda's like, so where was the apology?
Yeah.
He fucking apologized. What do you mean? Where was the apology?
I know.
Roll back the tapes.
So
he did.
This is the thing. Like, what?
You don't want to accept it.
And then Mia saying like, oh, if he treats you like this when there's cameras around and so many people, I can just imagine what he does at home. No, they don't even talk.
That's why it comes out here. Because
That's why it
talk.
comes out here, because
Yeah.
they're forced to talk. There are other people who are instructed to like bring up all these things to instigate a fight. At home, she doesn't even answer his text messages.
Yeah.
And you complain that he's never home because he's out DJing, but then you say you are so much happier when he's out of the house. So you want him to be home or you want him to be gone?
That's the thing, is she doesn't know what she wants, number one, and there is no winning. She just doesn't want to be with him, but she doesn't want to say it.
Yeah. And Kyle pointing out, was it Kyle? Yeah. He said something to the effect of, she hates me, but will not leave because she can't do anything herself. And I was like,
Correct.
I can see that as well.
One thing that shook me to my core was Kyle's drunk, talking to Jesse and West. The three of them are having a chat. And he's like, yeah, imagine Jesse was like, yo, I'm trying to sleep with your wife. Like, haha, that'd be crazy. And West is like laughing.
I don't get it.
West is trying to sleep with his wife.
Oh.
What do you mean? Like, Kyle makes a joke like that. It's the most outrageous thing that could ever happen. And Kyle's like, or West is like, haha, yeah. Excuse me. This is highly inappropriate.
I didn't even clock that at all.
Oh my God. It was insane.
The thing that I clocked that was wild was, I think it was Ciara. I don't know who she was talking to, but she was concerned about, Wes says he wants to be best friends, but is that just for the summer, or are we gonna wrap filming and then I'm just not gonna hear from him again?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like it's just wild.
This is my thought on
And
that.
this is what we speculated before, remember? We were like, okay, does he actually want to be best friends with you, or does he just want to clear the air for filming because it's awkward for him
to make it
have
more comfortable for
tension
him
in the house?
Yeah. No, this is what I clocked in that conversation. West likes the chase. As soon as Ciara gives him what he wants, gives in, is like, okay, yeah, like, I'm comfortable with you. I'm going to let my guard down, which is what he's been wanting for 2+ years. Then he's like, oh, I didn't think it was going to get that serious.
Now people are
That
looking
serious?
at us being friends, and they're like,
now he's retracting. Like, you're fucked, bro. That's not cool.
But also have the conversation about, okay, are we actually just friends? Or Ciara, are you thinking that we're more than friends and this is going to be like a romantic thing?
Yeah.
And then we see in the finale, they kiss, which like blew my mind.
Especially considering, remember how vulnerable Ciara got about how she's like, people online say like, I let this man walk all over me, like that's why I have my guards up. And now like he's doing exactly that. And she was vulnerable with him and the whole dinner table in saying that like, that's why I'm so like harsh and cold, and like I don't want to give in to something because I don't want to be hurt again and open myself up to that. She cries to him saying that.
I know. And at the dinner table, she was like,
are you crazy?
Saying that he was the person she loved the most.
Yeah.
Sitting at the table. And if you're West and you know that you're not romantically interested in Ciara,
don't kiss her.
And you do have all these fears of what happened before happening again.
And side bitches.
How the fuck do you end up kissing her?
It's
or
mean.
even giving the long hugs and giving the kisses on the head.
It's
and
mean.
Like, why are you doing that?
Especially considering you're doing the exact same things to Amanda during the exact same period of time.
It's wild.
It's sad and it's awful. And it makes me, like, I'm going to go over all of these videos with you after.
No, I'm so uncomfortable already.
Like, it's crazy. When Amanda is like telling, and then look at
Why
West.
are you grabbing his throat like that?
And look at West. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's so inappropriate.
God damn.
I want to play for you this. He goes, where are you trying to sleep? Next to West. Imagine if Jesse's like, yo, I'm trying to sleep with your wife. And he goes, I would never say that. And West is like laughing. This is after the bar.
I don't know. That doesn't like faze me.
What?
Kyle is the one making the joke?
Yes.
So why would you not laugh?
West is trying to fuck Amanda.
Yeah, but Kyle's making a joke. You're drunk after the bar. Why would you not just giggle?
Because he's saying imagine.
Yeah.
He's literally doing that.
It's more awkward if he like went like this and like got all uncomfortable.
Well, he kind of looks a little uncomfortable.
Because he's trying to just like go
he
with
feels
the flow.
like he's winning.
Ha ha ha. Laugh.
He shakes his head like this.
Oh no, that's
I
The
think it's
Valley.
bad.
I was like, I thought
Bad
I thought I just had a really good point to make, but I'm very excited for you to watch this episode of The Valley.
I've seen a few clips and it does look really
because
good.
it is full of juiciness.
Juicy tea.
We're gonna recap The Valley on Monday.
Okay.
Would you like to give me your ick and your icon?
Yes, my ick is. This is like such a boring one, and it's like every week, but just the way that West is so inappropriately like touching and hugging Amanda, and the kiss with Ciara, and the whole summer house scandal is my ick because it makes me feel icky.
Yeah.
And especially the hug with Amanda that's like prolonged, where he's like, "I love you." Like, ew.
Mm-hmm.
And my icon is Granny Spills.
Oh,
I
that's
fucking
my
love
idol.
her. Yeah.
That's my idol.
Yeah, and the whole like date someone who can afford playoff tickets is just like so funny to me. And then the camera's on her and she's like gives the finger. I'm like, you're iconic.
I need to know what her history is.
Same. We should do a deep dive.
Like, was she like an old Hollywood celebrity who's
Yeah.
now like an influencer, you know?
Yeah. I'm interested
Anyways,
to know.
it just goes to show you could be an influencer at any age.
You can do anything you want.
You can do anything you want in this life.
Wait.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
She's a viral AI generated influencer. Did I get AI?
Stop it right now.
If she's not real, I'm going to be so mad.
You know what? She
No, I'm
probably
gonna be
is
so
fake.
mad.
You're such a ding dong.
She was with Justin Bieber.
No, that's fake. Created by Blur Studios. Humorous, high fashion. The persona. So she's not even a real person. She's indistinguishable from a real person created using advanced AI video.
I'm so pissed. She has 2 million followers.
How? I'm embarrassed for us.
And they're like having like full conversations. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is wild. So you could be you could just have an AI program and build your own influencer.
I'm so mad.
Holy.
She's on my feed
shit.
all the time, Renee.
Yeah, because you probably interact with all her content. Great. Now I follow an AI human.
I'm so pissed. She was at Coachella.
No, she wasn't. It's fake.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking pissed.
Like, we are just constantly bamboozled.
I'm so shook.
Like, I just
2 million followers.
how are we supposed to go through life with
I'm
all
concerned
this
for the
AI
kid.
shit?
Literally. That's fucked.
Oh, she's my idol. She's my idol. Yeah, so she wasn't at a basketball game. Actually fucking nuts. That
So
is
forget my
crazy.
news, forget my icon. I'll just go.
Let's just scrap the
Yeah.
whole episode.
Okay. What is your ick and icon? Better than mine?
Fuck. Okay, my ick was
Jesus Christ.
the kiss between West and Ciara in the. So is next week in the city, and then it's the finale, or it's the finale
No.
and then in the city and then the reunion? Okay. That kiss was just crazy, and I was like, no. Like,
And then she goes back to the bed to be
why?
like to the girls, like, I kissed West. I'm like,
Oh, it's just so terrible. You know what I'm curious to know? If
Mm.
Amanda finds out that she kissed Wes and like what Amanda's
what the
reaction is.
Because there's all these clips now of her being interviewed with Lindsay and Ciara and like being like so obviously like jealous of Ciara or like kind of like knocking her down or giving like catty remarks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is not a good look.
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm really curious how it happens. They don't look like they're drinking or anything.
Yeah.
They're like hanging out in the backyard.
That's an interesting.
Smoochy.
Yeah.
So when Amanda finds out, I will be pausing like frame by frame on her face and like investigating what her thoughts are. Because remember, even earlier on in the season, she was like, okay, you guys became friends again, but God, it's like
so fast.
0 to 100 so fast.
Yeah,
not to quote the great Drake, but so what is her reaction going to be? Because does she think like, oh, I'm getting so close with West, he's like my best friend, but now if he enters a relationship with Ciara, I'm going to lose that like closeness with him because it's going to be awkward, obviously. Like all these things must be going through everybody's minds. And here is poor Ciara just clueless. Oh,
insane.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. And we will be back on Monday.
Bye.